You know, sometimes I find myself in reflection and I'm asking myself, like, what really am I here for? Like, what am I here for, right? I think this is the real question of life. Like, what is my purpose here? Like, was I born to wake up, go to work, when I get back home from work, eat some dinner, watch a little TV, and ultimately go to sleep? And am I meant to repeat this thing for the next 40 to 50 years? And this is what I call life, right? I want to take you somewhere. Many of us want to live in security. Like we fall in love with security. Security is, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know what I'm going to do the next day. And ultimately, we call that life. Like, I was talking to my uncle the other day, and I was trying to tell him, hey, you gotta get out and you gotta travel and see the world. The Creator created this beautiful, massive world for us to enjoy. And like, we stay in one corner does not make us, like, I like that saying that us playing it small doesn't make anything or anyone else better. Just us playing it small. So when I think about security, I'm asking myself, is security actually life? Is that the life that I want to live? Is that the way that I want to be remembered? 30, 40 years on a hamster wheel, doing the same thing over and over again, right? So this brings me to risk. Like, I want to really talk to you about risk today. The risks that you're not taking, the risks that you're afraid to take, right? Many of you're afraid to risk your money because guess what? If I invest my money into the stock market, what happens, Mr. Potential, if I lose it? If I lose the principal? That's the fear of the risk. What about if I get on the airplane and I go to another country, but I hear that there's wars going on. I hear that people are being kidnapped in all of these other countries. I'm safer in my home, Mr. Potential. I hear the news says it's scary to go outside. It's scary to take the leap of faith. People, I want to tell you right now, your life should be about embracing risks. And I'm not talking about crazy risks. I'm not talking about risks that you just act foolish, but I want to share a picture with you today. About 3 years ago, I decided to go skydiving. Stay with me here. When I booked to go to skydiving, I was terrified. Even before I got to the skydiving place, I can feel the fear rising up in me. When I got there to the skydiving place, they had me sign all of these different things that if I die, if I break my legs, if I'm paralyzed, that I can't sue them. And as I'm watching this video, I can hear my heart palpitating like, Mr. Potential, are you actually going to do this when you can actually die? Like, you literally can die if you do this. And I said to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, maybe it's better if I go back to being safe. Maybe it's better if I get back in my car and go. Anyway, I managed to talk to myself and tell myself, we're here, we're going to do this, we're going to jump out of this airplane today. I'm now talking about the risks in your life. By the time we go up, we're getting on this plane, and as we're going up in the plane, the guy that is next to me, I remember it vividly, he says to me, make sure that you don't die today, right? Now, imagine if I was already scared, now I'm petrified. Like, am I really going to pay my money to get on an airplane and dive off, like on a perfectly good airplane? I mean, I'm terrified. Literally, I'm shaking, right? I'm watching the plane go up 2,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 10,000 feet, and up to ultimately to 14,000 feet. And by the time it's my turn to jump, the door opens up, right? And I'm petrified. Now, I have a guy behind me, and these guys jump all the time, so they're making fun. You know, don't die today. Make sure you survive this one. It's my first time. And as they open the airplane door, I remember thinking to myself, like, I may not see my kids again. My daughters were at home. I may not see my wife again. I was married at that time. I may never do business again, right? This is the fear. This is the risk. Many of the risks are not even real, but it's real enough in our minds. By the time they opened the door and it was my time to go, I was terrified, and the guy asked me, "Are you ready to jump?" I literally said, "Hell yeah." And I didn't say hell yeah from confidence. I said hell yeah to make sure that I don't go back, that I don't cower. He said, "We're gonna count to 3. He says 1, 2, and we fall. We free fall for about a minute and a half from what I can remember. I remember my stomach rising up in me and all of the things I kept thinking in that moment. What about if my face hits splat against the ground? I'm dead already. And as we free fall for about a minute, I'm thinking about, is the parachute going to open? Is this going to happen? And the parachute goes off and we begin to glide above the air, right? This happened in Plant City, Haines City. And as I'm looking above the air and I'm seeing the beauty of all around me, I remember that risks are worth taking. Like, I had the best time of my life. The view at 14,000 feet looking over the city was amazing. And I remember this level of peace coming over me. This level of peace coming over me, like, you did it. You conquered the fear. That is the risk that you're afraid to take. And by the time I landed on the ground safely, right? And when I landed on the ground safely, I remember saying to myself, I had the best time of my life. Many of you are afraid of risks because you're afraid that you're going to die. I got news for you. You're going to die anyway. Many of you are afraid of risk about investing your money because you're going to lose that money. Let me give you some news. You're gonna lose that money anyway. You know why? You're going to spend it on shopping. You're gonna spend it on alcohol. You're going to spend it on trying to impress your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You're going to spend it by paying your rent and mortgage. You're going to spend it by trying to impress people on social media that don't know you or care about you. Like, life is about risk. Like, I think that you have to embrace the risk. I'm not saying to become foolish, but I am saying to get to a point in your life where you realize that security is not it. Security is not going to get you to the place that you want to go. You gotta take a leap of faith and invest it in the stock market. Yes, it's a possibility you might lose. Yes, it's a possibility that you might lose your money, but you have now become the person that embraces risk. It's my personal belief that life is about risk. Why do I tell you about my skydiving story today? I told you about my skydiving story because I recognize that anytime I'm about to take a risk in my life, whatever it is, there are these noises that rise up in me that tell me I'm not good enough. There are these noises that rise up in me that tell me I can lose my life, I can lose my home, I can lose my money, I can lose my relationship. And here's the thing, these voices in your head will never be silenced until you yourself silence them with your action. So I got something for you today. I got something I want to leave you with. Jump out of the plane today. Jump out of that proverbial plane in your life. Take the risk today. Overcome that fear today. And I promise you, by the time you are gliding at 14,000 feet, looking at everyone else below you that decided to stay safe, you're going to feel in awe of yourself, knowing that if I conquered my fear of even dying, what else can I not conquer in this life? Take the risk today, and I promise you, it will be the best decision you have ever made. Welcome to another episode of the Go Digger Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Potential. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.